Thank you so much. Ooh. So, welcome my friends. We're catching up to a game. This is Doubt and Tato versus Hart and Leary. This is a 2v2. Age of Empires 2, of course. Tato is playing as the Vikings. His ally is Doubt, who's playing as the Slavs. Hart is in the blue, playing as the Franks. His ally is Leary, who's playing as the Burmese. And I have to remove this scoreboard real quick so I don't confuse people. This map is very similar to Gold Rush. I don't know the name of it, though. This is a map that I'll have to learn because this is part of Escape Champions League. And I do apologize for speeding through all of that. It's just that the game was currently ongoing. We are now caught up as Tato has been completely blindsided by this man-at-arms rush. Oh, I thought Leary was going to run to the town center fire. I say he's blindsided by it, but he's reacted pretty well. He's walled up his wood line now. He didn't take any losses. Idle time, and he doesn't have as many fills as he'd want on gold, but with a few archers, he might be able to deal with this. On the other side, it is scouts for both Doubt and Hart, so we haven't missed anything, guys. 0 kills in this game, so. I like the man-at-arms play. It definitely keeps Tato's army at home, which is a huge plus here for Leary. Who subbed in for Nikov, by the way. We did see one with Nikov and Hart. But Nikov, he's probably... Some people call him Spekov. Let me see, is he spectating this game? No, he's not. He's not Spekoving. So he must have had something to do. Tato is Vikings going archers versus Burmese. The Burmese, they can go crossbow and everything in Castle Age, but not ideal to be going archers in this Civ matchup. It's also not great to go into Erenbai when you're against what will be crossbows in Castle Age. Doubt's been getting destroyed on this side. I thought things would stabilize for him, but he's lost a villager, he's lost 2 scouts, and he's lost another villager now. So Doubt with 4 losses, Hart scout micro. I've always said that he's a great scouts into archers player. Of course, scouts into just scouts is good, especially when you're playing as the Franks, and the secret is pretty far behind now. Nice micro from Hart. 5 kills for him. He still hasn't taken a loss. Doubt, he's trying to gate these scouts out. He will fail there, and he has to quick wall his lumberjacks yet again. Now, eventually, Hart could just decide, as he'll pick off another villager now. Goodness gracious. Hart could just decide to run to Tato. Because he's currently struggling versus Leary. Now, he's holding on. But if scouts arrive, it'll be a problem. Or as Doubt would say, it would be a pickle. Only good thing for Doubt is his eco is stronger than Frank's with the faster farming. But Franks still have great eco as well. This is where it gets tough in a 2v2. Because Doubt simply does not know where Hart is going. For a moment he was about to push out there. You saw him run to the left. He assumed that the units would be going to Tato. But nope, they're coming right back. Tato has 6 kills and 5 deaths, but oh wow, he lost that villager there. He killed the man-at-arms and he killed the scout from Leary. So 4 of his kills were kind of a given, right? Not much else you can do here if you're Doubt. Now, the maps themselves, you will need to control the middle because of the gold. But Doubt can't overinvest in scouts now because there are walls up for Hart, and Hart can always make some spears and react to that. And Hart is now going to help Leary. So an opportunity for Doubt to hit Hart. We'll see if he can do that. And an opportunity for Hart and Leary to push Tato. Tato is on his own. And Tato has his gold and his wood secured. And there's the signals. Leary's like, take this path. He signaled a few times. Tato probably has to tower here. And Doubt needs to do a little bit of damage. He could also go to Leary. Leary might not be expecting it. Yeah, the walls came up on the woodline for Hart. He only has 2 spears. He has 4 spears in total. I think he'll be okay. Yep, and Tato has the tower because he's 2v1'd. Hart comes in. Hart is getting scale barding, and he's on his way to Castle Age. Hart has played out of his mind this game. And Tato is in big trouble. The secret team is in big trouble. They played well in the first game. They are not playing all that well now. Tato, he'll lose another villager. He has 15... I'm sorry, he doesn't have 15 idols. He has 12 idle villagers. His skirmishers will now die. And Doubt... Well, it's been okay for him. It's been okay for him. He's killed a few of Hart's villagers. Hart probably underestimating the amount of micro that Doubt could utilize there. And Tato's also trying to sneak in with archers. And that's not going to happen, so no surprises on that side of the map. Botha, the score is actually 1-0 secret. The score is 1-0 secret. I just think that Secret's too far behind. 2v2s are arguably the most cutthroat map in Age of Empires 2, or setting in Age of Empires 2, rather. If you're 2 minutes behind a Castle Age, you normally get overrun. And I think that's what we'll see here. And Tato's so far behind. He's building a market so we can buy food. Yeah, I guess he'll click up now, but look how far behind he is. Leary's already halfway there. Doubt has done a great job to distract it, though. Keeping Hart off gold for that period of time was really important. But Hart will get back to gold, and Hart has access to his knights. Oh! And Doubt could be pressured on gold now, and he has the tower. Really nice positioning from AM this game. It all started with Hart's engagement at Doubt's base. But ever since then, good engagement at Tato, forcing a tower from him, killing a few villagers, killing his army. And Doubt's gate walls, they won't be enough. The units will get through, which means he will lose villagers. I expect the tower will go up, so it won't be a Doubt tower. But still, it's an awful position. He's lost vills, and he can't take his gold. And now here comes Hart forward with knights. And the knights can run right around. This is still wide open. Tato can't help. They're kind of screwed at the moment. In all honesty, they're kind of screwed. I'll be surprised if Secret can bring this back. Hart has 10 more villagers than Doubt. He has the knights looping around. Can Doubt just hold on? And can Tato hold on? Tato does have the better civilization for going archers, if you're comparing that to Leary's civ. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Well, you would never go cav archers if you're Doubt. You need to have one person going archers and one person going knights. You don't have to, but you'll normally get run over if you don't have that melee ranged combo. I'm quite surprised that Hart didn't loop around there in time. I think he could have, but Leary's over at Tato's base as Tato's getting his upgrades. And Hart is mainly keeping Doubt at home with this action. Doubt has... I say that as Doubt has sent a few units over to help Tato. So Leary's out here on his own. Tato's getting elite skirmisher and he has crossbow. And Leary needs to be very careful. And I believe he spotted this, so he signaled it. And Tato and Doubt are trying to find this army. And Doubt's going to find out the hard way now. That villager should die. Yeah, he's dead. And Doubt, he doesn't have the army here to address this. Oh, and there's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall. Hart can run in if he wants. He's killed one villager. He will kill two villagers. And Leary, he might not have Hart near him. He's still in a great position. And Doubt might have one more upgrade. But he has a lot less villagers. Oh my goodness, villagers just dropping everywhere. And the vill difference is the big thing. Doubt's at 35 vills. Hart is at 60 vills. Tato's at 45. It is 53 for Leary. So it's pretty much now or never for Secret. It's pretty much now or never. They need to win a fight now, and then they need to hold map control and try and push. Doubt has +2 defense. He has the Slav farmers. Tato has elite skirmisher. And he has Viking archers. Is it enough here? It does not seem like it. Not quite. I mean, it's close, but I don't know if it's enough to say that they're bringing this game back just yet. Tato, he's done the wise thing to get up on this hill. Hart really needs to get +2. But another batch of crossbows coming forward from Leary. Leary, he's been on 3 TCs. He has 10 more villagers than Tato, and the big differentiator is Hart and Doubt. There's a huge difference there. So, I guess he'll build a castle. Yep, he wants to build a castle, and Doubt and Tato have to do damage now. Once a castle goes up, it gets very difficult. Once Hart puts his villagers to good use, it'll be difficult. And he's getting chain barding now. He's going to go to his hill. And where's his castle? Oh, he's actually sold some of his stone. Interesting. So Tato and Doubt are sending everything to Hart. Hart didn't have his eco set up correctly, apparently, because he started selling stone for gold. Leary's going to Tato. Oh, this is going to be a pain. This is going to be a pain. Tato, this is his only wood line. Oh, that hurts so much. He's losing countless vills. And then he has to find another wood line to run to, and that is a long distance to travel. On the plus side, though, Hart lost his stable. Hart has to leave his gold, and I honestly don't know if Hart can get the numbers. He has 30 more vills than Doubt, but Doubt's villagers do farm faster, and Hart is lacking the gold more than anything. He has the food, he doesn't have the gold. And this would be a gigantic throw for AM if they lose this. And they could. They could lose this. Tato could hold. Here comes Leary to help out, but not with enough. And Doubt is pushing. I think there's been 2 instances in this game where Hart has probably misjudged the situation. He misjudged the situation earlier with this gold when he had 4 spears. That wasn't enough. And he definitely misjudged the situation here. And Doubt, even sending the monks forward and getting conversions. Leary is on the way to the Imperial Age. With that 30 vill lead he has, he is Burmese and he's building barracks. So I guess he wants to go infantry. We're going to champion, which is kind of unexpected here. But I guess if it's not Arambai, it's got to be infantry or elephants. And elephants might be too expensive
Getting close
for him.
now. I'm so ready to get this baby out.
Doubt's economy is now stronger than Hart's economy because of Hart's idle time. So this game is quite close. Tato needs to hold versus Leary, and they need to keep their forward position at Hart. The longer they do, the more of a chance they have in this game. Yo, Argo, thank you for 7 months. Yeah, the Twitch baby's getting close. I didn't really get it at first. He said, I'm so ready to get this baby out. I was like, wait, Argo's pregnant? I get it. I get it. Pretty sick turnaround for Secret. And Doubt has now come over here and cleaned up all of Leary's crossbows. Doubt needs to stand by his ally. Hart has trapped Doubt in here. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is such a Doubt move. Doubt wants to build a forward castle. Doubt wants to build a forward castle. He can't seem to get out to protect this. Hart is looping around this way where the castle is about to be placed. There's 3 monks for Doubt. If he gets 3 conversions, if he gets his other knights into the mix, I think this castle will go up. He gets a few conversions. Hart will go for 1 as well, but Hart cannot stop this castle from going up. And where is Leary at? Leary's champions are on the way, or they will be champions at some point. At least you hope if you're Aftermath. But what a fight from Doubt here. He'll get the castle up on the front. There's no way Hart will get to that gold. There's no way he can get to the middle to get gold. Leary is there at the moment. I'm kind of lost for words at the moment. Like it's a very strong combo of me being frustrated with how Hart has played this and me being very impressed by Doubt and Tato because they are bringing this game back. And Tato has crossbows. So the crossbows will kill the two-handed swordsman. It's one of the few situations where Burmese are actually not that good when Vikings are involved. The two-handed swordsman, they might have the extra attack that Burmese get for free, but they're not offering anything here to Aftermath. And Doubt is now stealing the gold of Hart. He's mixing in Boyars. The Boyars will counter the two-handed swordsman. Hart has 65 population. Look at the score. It could not be closer. Now, Leary is going towards Tato, and Tato, he definitely needs some support. Hart could die and Tato could die. Oh man, this is kind of funny. Tato still is in the castle age. He's not close to clicking up to Imp. He needs to build his own castle, and he'll place it here. Just as Leary comes in, though, Leary will see it. Can he deny it? I don't think so. I don't think he can deny this. And Tato has enough waiting. Tato also quick walling. The two-handed swordsman. They're probably wishing they had 4 legs right now. They could run in there. But no, the castle will go up. They're still strong, of course, but I don't know if they're strong enough to kill this castle. It's just that Leary has gold. Leary has been safely booming, and now Leary can continue to spam them. I'm not sure if Tato can. And for AM, they probably need to keep Tato off of this gold and Doubt off of this gold. And they definitely will not push Doubt off of that gold. Doubt's on the way to the Imperial Age. He has the Boyars, and he has the Knights, and they'll kill the two-handed swordsman. And Leary's trying to kill the castle. He got it halfway down, but Tato's probably thinking, "Thank you very much. Thank you for the free kills. That will look very good at the achievements at the end of the game. Much appreciated, Leary." Secret have the lead in this game. Get your T90 throws ready. I just can't believe it. Hart had 30 more vills than Doubt. The damage was done. They just needed to not die. And he didn't have the numbers. Pretty incredible for a team at this level to not hold in that situation. Still though, Leary, he is champion on the way, and if he goes for Halberdier and for champion, he'll destroy Doubt. Tato, that will be difficult. When Tato gets the Imperial Age, it's a different story. And he'll probably be there soon. But if he goes right to Doubt's main eco, I think Doubt would die at the moment. I really wonder if Doubt will go Boyars or if he'll go for Cavalier. I guess he'll upgrade to Cavalier. And then maybe he'll mix in Boyar with them. Boyars have more melee armor, so that would make sense. Also, what Secret are able to use really well is mobility. Doubt is fantastic when he has Cav Archers or Knights, Paladins, anything that's mobile, and he's always in the right place at the right time. And here we go again. He's killed some of Hart's villagers. He can kill more. He can kill the TC at this rate. This is as Leary kills Tato's TC, but Tato survived with villagers, and Tato's halfway to Imp. Hart? He's in Castle Age, and he's going to make pikemen. He will try his best to survive, and Leary will try his best to carry. Yeah, Hart also... Well, okay, so Voodaloo... I was thinking Hart would build a castle, but he didn't have the amount of gold he needed to create knights. So in that instance, when he was being pushed, he actually sold the stone. So I don't know, I mean, it's not a good situation all around. You shouldn't be selling stone there, and you probably shouldn't be building a castle without military either. Tato needs to get his upgrades. Leary is looking very strong at 165 pop. So as long as Tato survives now, I believe Hart will die to Doubt. But Doubt might be needed at Tato's base. Castle Age pikes. Not ideal, but it's something, right? And he needs something. So he's gone for pikemen. Oh man, Leary's pushing the castle now. This is just as Tato's about to hit the Imperial Age. Very rarely at the pro level do you see someone research murder holes. That's what we're seeing right now. Tato, I still can't help but feel that he's very happy about this. All he needs to do is repair the castle, patrol his arbs and skirmishers in. The castle should stay up. And Leary is sacrificing so many military units to kill his castle. Make siege, Leary. Make trebuchets. I think if this was a tournament, they'd be playing this a bit differently. Leary will lose everything underneath his castle. 200 losses. He's showing up at Doubt's base. He's still trying to push this all on his own as Doubt builds a castle on top of Heart's face. Hart, he does not have much access to gold. I guess that's the one big thing. AM has control of the center area, so they have access to gold. But Hart doesn't have regular eco. he's losing farmers. He's losing lumberjacks. For Doubt, maybe the gold isn't so much of a concern because he does have Hart's gold. But they will need to take the middle away from AM. AM could definitely win this because they have gold control. It was just weird. Like, he should have had Trebs here, or he should have not taken that fight at all, you know? But okay. Just look at the amount of gold they're collecting. Aftermath. Pretty strong stuff. And Tato, oh, he's trying to build a TC here. I don't think that's the right place to build one. Just showing Leary now just how desperate he is to get access to that gold. These Boyars are elite now. So if Doubt can afford it, because they're so expensive, I think with Elite Boyar, like 20 to 30, they could easily win this fight. Could even consider going in now, actually. Tata gets the TC up. He has a lot of arbs and a lot of skirms. Maybe go now. Yeah, he'll go now. Look at the stat difference, man. Still, these champions are one of the strongest champions you'll find with the free attack upgrades. But 150 HP, 14 plus 14 attack, and that armor though is just nuts. Doubt was so outnumbered, and he's still struggling. Or sorry, he's not still struggling. He's still pushing. But does he have the gold? For now, yes. In the next 10 minutes, I think that'll be a real talking point. And now Leary's considering going into elephants. It's been all Leary for AM this game. And Hart's building a castle. Finally, he's getting a castle up in an important area. He'll build that on the hill here. Yo, what's up, Mish? What's up, Marv? Arklet, everyone coming from... It's funny, like, Marv and Arklet must be bouncing around different streams. There we go. Lolman, what's up, guys? Welcome all of Stellar Mish's viewers. You're getting here near the end of a pretty sick game. Just to bring you up to speed here. AM have gold in the center, but Hart is pretty far behind. I think Tato and Doubt can start pushing these castles back now, but it needs to be soon. Doubt only has the gold he stole from Hart's base. And Tato, well, he has this gold. So I guess it's something, right? Wild game. I really like the map. Tryhard says, T90 official, man, that John Slow video was awesome, wasn't it? I thought it was awesome, man. Like I said during the video, I was laughing my ass off when I first saw the rec. I kind of wish I would have casted it without watching the recorded game first, but most people most people enjoyed it. It's not the word I should be using there. So Tato has 2 gold piles now. And he sees a castle going up from Leary. He'll start trebbing that down. Howda is on the way. Howda is another strong Burmese option. It gives them additional armor on the battle elephants. And I think the battle elephants will fare nicely versus the Arbalest. They will also fare nicely versus the Boyars. So it's much better than champions now. But it's also more expensive than champions. Hart's on the way back into this game. What is this game? This is pretty wild. And I can only assume that Hart will go Paladin, but he will need resources for that, obviously. He's losing his castle here to Doubt. Slowly, Secret. It's no secret. Oh. They're getting the gold back, and because of that, they're pushing back. And geez, what a fight here. What a huge fight here. Leary will lose his castle, but he has so many elephants. So many elephants, and I think Tato will lose his castle as well. These are not even elite battle elephants. They're regular elephants, but they have full upgrades in defense and attack. And Arbalest, it's not going to be the choice here for Tato. So maybe Tato will need to mix in pikemen. Maybe Tato can get that chieftain's upgrade, which will give his pikemen more of a bonus versus these elephants. Tato just needs to hold because Doubt is still pushing. It's kind of stabilized for him, guys, but he needed that gold. I wonder what Leary can afford here, because obviously he has an insane economy. He's been fighting for his team alone for about 10-15 minutes now. Pretty crazy stuff. He's making as many elephants as possible, but Hart he's losing vills to Doubt. Here in the center, which Doubt's about to take control of, and here. And I think they realize now that Tato is at least holding on, and seeing as Tato's holding on and Hart's dying, it is over for them. It was an impressive comeback from Secret, but that's also a throw. I don't like to say this often. I'll say it as a joke. If someone throws units away, I'll say it. But I don't like to be too critical of pro players, because they're pro players and obviously much better than any of us. But when you kill 5 of Doubt's vills, and you have a minute and a half head start to Castle Age, then you have 30 more villagers in Castle Age. You should not lose there. He also had the stone to build a castle. So really the reason he didn't have the knight numbers was because he didn't get the gold he needed. That's something pro players should notice ahead of time and adjust. And if he had the gold, he would have had the numbers, and then he had the stone for a castle. I mean, there were 2 different elements to that. So, I mean, as much as it was impressive from Tato and Doubt, the only reason they were able to come back was because Hart gave them an opportunity to. But I guess you got to give credit where credit is due. Doubt saw an opportunity and he took it, and he pushed it home. So, good stuff. 53-minute wheelbarrow. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. Too much to talk about. There's the KD for you, though. Tato's archers did a great job versus the champs. And also, Leary, why would you throw away 100 champions? Why not just wait for Trebs? Twice he attacked that castle and lost everything. Did you really think that was going to go differently a second time? I don't think so. I do not think so.